Hi, my name's Josh, and right behind me is this beautiful GV70 2022 model. This one behind me is a 3.5 twin turbo all-wheel drive model. But follow me and we'll go around and I'll show you some of the stuff that's awesome about this vehicle. So under the hood, we got the heart of the beast here. We got that V6 twin turbo engine. Now this thing is going to give you mad horsepower, great torque. We've got the torsion bars up here to keep everything nice and rigid as you take those tight turns. But the great thing about this, and it wouldn't make it a Genesis without it, is that 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which is going to cover you for 10 years, 100,000 miles. That's going to cover the engine and transmission of this bad boy, safe for years to come. Right up front, you're going to have your 19-inch wheels right here, which are going to be super stylish alloy wheels, which are going to give you better styling as you drive down the road. But because of their extra rigidity, they're going to give you that better gas mileage going forward. Right around here, you're going to have this LED strip for your blinker on the outside mirror, giving you a little bit extra visibility to other drivers and improving your safety on the road. You got your keyless entry, grab the handle, unlocks, and lets you get in. Inside, you're going to have this awesome, beautiful red interior. This one being the Sport, it's going to have these mesh inserts for a little bit of extra comfort and softness in the seats. You've got your leather wrapped steering wheel. This one's going to have your memory seats, which is going to save not only your seat positioning, but also your steering column, as well as your outboard mirrors, all in one button switch. So you or your significant other or whoever is sharing the vehicle with you, one touch of a button, everything goes back to where you want it. With your power seats, you got a lot of adjustments, including a thigh extension, which is going to allow that thigh to angle out or angle in. If you're tall like me, it's going to give you a little bit more of a snug fit, make it a lot more comfortable. You've also got our Genesis stretching switch right here. What that is basically a massaging seat, which is going to help keep your blood flowing, especially in your pelvic area, as well as your lumbar support. So if you're like me and you got chronic back problems, you're going to be able to kind of keep that blood flowing in that area and not get as fatigued or as bunched up on long trips. Coming back here, you're going to have this bench seat back here, which is going to have your vents leading to the back here so everybody can stay nice and cool. You've got a 60-40 split with these, so you can lay these down. You've also got the cup holders in the middle. But inside, right on that console, you're going to have an extra charger as well as an AC adapter for a real-life plug. So right back here, you're going to have your power liftgate. Power liftgate is also going to have our smart liftgate technology. So when the car is locked and everything, all you have to do is have the key fob on you. The vehicle is going to sense it and open up the back for you. But back here, as you can see, you've got a ton of space for this vehicle. Underneath, you're going to have some extra storage. Right back here, you can find your wheel lock key, as well as your owner's manual right there. And then underneath the floorboard, you're going to have that spare tire. With the spare tire, you're going to have all of your jack and all of its tools that you're going to need to be able to change that tire. Now, you do have the spare tire back here, but you are going to have 5 years, unlimited miles of roadside assistance with this vehicle. So if you lock the keys in the car, you need help changing the flat, or you just straight up need a tow, you've got the roadside assistance for that to kind of get you up and going again. All right, so I mentioned the seat, how you can have that 60-40 split, be able to drop that seat down. But at the same time, when you're riding back here, all you got to do is grab the handle and you can recline back for a more relaxed driving experience, even in the back seat. Over here on the passenger side, you're still going to have that power seat on the passenger side, so both people on the left and right are going to be able to have a really good, comfortable experience. You're going to have some extra little secret compartments here, like this one, which is going to house all of your USB charging ports for the front, as well as your wireless phone charger. But let's hop in, I'll show you some stuff on the inside. All right, so now that we're in the vehicle, I'm just gonna kind of go over some stuff with you. So we've got a lot of great technology in here. For instance, right up here on the steering wheel, you're gonna have all of your cruise control, as well as your media settings right here, right in your hands, okay? So over here, you've got your volume control where you can turn the radio up, turn it back down, you can even mute it. You can answer a call, you got voice recognition, all of that fun stuff right at one hand. So you don't have to look at your phone or mess around and mess with the screen and stuff like that. You can do it all from the steering wheel. On the right side, you got your cruise control. So you've got our smart cruise control system, which is going to be an adaptive cruise control. So it's going to sense the vehicle in front of you and match their speed. So even if you've got it set to 80 and they're going 65, you're gonna stay at that following distance you set for yourself, and you can toggle that following distance with this button right here. With it, you've got a camera that's right behind the mirror here, which is going to watch the lines on the road. That's going to be for your lane keep assist and lane departure warning system. So when you're going over 40, it's going to help keep you centered in the lane. You've also got the highway driving assist, which is like a lane following assist with this button here. Once you turn that on, it's going to help keep you centered in the lane more actively. You actually feel the steering wheel move in your hands as you're driving to maintain that centering in the lane. Over here, all new in the G70 is your rotary dial. So you got one for the shift. You can go left, middle, and right for reverse, neutral, and drive. And to put it in park, you just got your button right here, which is going to do all of that for you. Now this right here, from a more relaxed position, is going to let you operate this screen up here. The screen up here is going to be able to do anything you could possibly want to do with this vehicle. You can do right from this rotary knob. There's no need to reach up and touch, even though it is a full touch screen. Now with this, you can either run around, you can move this through the keypad, or you can just straight up type. I can go like 1, 1, 2, and it'll type right up there to kind of show exactly what you want. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but it does make things a little bit more helpful, especially while you're on the road driving. A lot of people want those creature comforts in the vehicle. Like this one has got heated seats and ventilated seats. So those ventilated seats are going to take that nice cool air inside the vehicle on a hot day. It's going to push it up through the seat to kind of give you a bit more comfort, cool you down a lot quicker, and that's all adjustable right here on this touch climate control settings here. So you can adjust your heated or cooled seats, you can adjust the AC, how your automatic works with the high automatic fan or low, or you can just straight up change your temperature right from these knobs here. And I did say dual climate control, so the passenger can even change theirs while you maintain your nice cool temperature on your side. And then to sync it back up, you just hit the sync button over here on that side, and it's going to pull the whole car back to that original feeling. You can also, if you are nice and cool up front, but they're getting a little cold in the back, you can go to the back and move that temperature up in the back for those riding in the back as well. All right, so one of the coolest features about this vehicle for that personalization to give the vehicle your own personal touch is the ambient lighting in the vehicle. Now you've got these backlit design panels right here that are actually going to show that color. It's a little bit too bright outside for it to show up right now, but right up here you've got all of these different colors which are going to be able to change inside there. And as you can see from the demo right there, you can kind of see where that light's going to show up at. So those backlit panels around the thing here, around your climate control, all over the vehicle, just kind of give that extra element of personal design. All right, so earlier I mentioned the Ergo motion seat, or that stretching, massaging seat, as I talked about earlier. So with the button on the side, you've got the ability to change out the stretching, or you can do a whole body stretching experience. And what that's gonna do is kind of give you that different massaging kind of feel to the seat as you're driving, to keep that blood flowing and keep you going. And you just go on through, and you can turn it off, or you can go to settings right here, and you can adjust how that's going to work and everything. So you can have it to where it goes for a pretty long time, short time. You can have a strong sensation, or you can just keep it at that normal setting. Also from this seat, which makes it pretty awesome, is the Smart Posture Assist. So if I go into Smart Posture Care, I can enter my information right here. I wear a 34 inseam, and I'm a big guy, all right? So not quite that big. I'm somewhere in there. All I got to do is go down to posture analysis. What this is going to do, right now, I'm sitting in a seat that's not too comfortable. So the posture analysis is going to say, I got some pretty bad posture. If I hit the adjust posture, it's going to move my seat, steering wheel, and everything to kind of fit how that works. And instead of a red, it's giving me a good posture. And as you can see, the steering wheel is a little bit high, so you can make tweaks, do whatever you want, and all you got to do is move over here, save current posture, and let you set it under setting 1 or setting 2, so the vehicle makes those adjustments for you to give you that really comfortable, easy-going feel for you. One of the coolest things you can do is that you can make it to where it's your own and it's locked. Nobody else can get into it, and the way you do that is by this fingerprint scanner right here. When you scan your fingerprint after setting it up, and it works just like your cell phone, you just tap, tap, tap a couple of times to save your fingerprint. Once you get in, it's gonna pull your stuff up. That way you can just hit the road and go. You don't have to fight through the screen, figure it out. You just put the fingerprint on there, and it lets you go and do it. And you know what? It wouldn't be complete without the pano roof. So one touch, it's gonna open that up and let all that beautiful light in as you're driving, keep that wind in your hair. Or for those that just got their hair done, you can keep it closed and you still have this tempered glass shading you, but still letting a lot of good light in. I mentioned that this vehicle is all-wheel drive earlier. Now with all-wheel drive, you've got different drive modes in this vehicle. You've got one that's going to be exclusive to this, and that's the snow mode. The snow mode is going to help maintain that traction in icy or kind of inclement weather conditions to help, keep you from spinning out and stuff like that. You're also going to have an eco mode, which is going to limit the engine and transmission just to give you better fuel economy. You've got a comfort mode that doesn't really change anything. It's just how the vehicle was meant to drive. It's going to have your regular kind of steering feel, engine control, all of that fun stuff. And then under comfort, you're going to have a sport mode, which is going to stay in those lower gears longer. You're going to get a tighter steering feel. It's going to kind of give you that sportiness to it. And then to kind of top that all off, you've got the Sport Plus. Now the Sport Plus is going to open the engine up a little bit more. It's going to turn off your traction control. But the more important aspect of the Sport Plus is that it gives you the ability to do launch control, which is awesome because who doesn't want to really experience that 3.5 twin turbo engine. So to set it up for launch control, you put it in the Sport Plus. You do have to have it in drive. So all you do, you put it in drive. Over on the left side of the steering wheel, you're going to have your traction control button. All you do is you hold that down until it says electronic stability control has been turned off. And now with your left foot on the brake, your right foot on the gas, you just rev up, launch control ready, and then you just go. So now that you've seen this vehicle and how awesome it is, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the notification so you can get updated when these videos come in, and don't forget to hit subscribe.